down smash. Not able to get the ledge guard. Oh!
The pen. Nexus is huge. Now you're gonna get spikes!
An amazing forward air, taking pain, going low and launching up when it matters the most.
Alright, so we are on losers final. Anality versus Castle, I see.
That is correct. Anality versus Castle, trying to hydrate a little bit after that, man. Those stretches of solo commentary, they will get you thirsty, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the Anality versus Castle here. So, haven't seen these two play yet. They were on opposite sides of winners top 8, so should be interesting to see how this plays out. I think that, you know, funnily enough, like I think the Pyra playstyle and staying with Pyra here may actually not be such a bad idea compared to some of our other matches, just because, you know, Terry still has a little bit harder of a time getting in.
Yeah, because he's dead. What? He was What? What percent was he at? That was disgusting.
I mean, Anality had very few options once that footstool happened. It was jump early or try to charge, you know, try to find the up B after dropping a little bit. But neither option was really great when, you know, one way leads to your death and the other way leads to getting ledge trapped and then probably your death. Castle playing that so smoothly.
Yeah, I feel like solo Pyra Mythra is already a nightmare, but getting the R nice. But solo Pyra in and of herself is probably a nightmare anyways, because Pyra just kind of throws moves out and just outspaces Anality here, and that's just kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, and then when you're able to be explosive like that and take those stocks at such low percentages, usually that's your advantage when you're playing these fighting game characters. Your ability to get the stocks just barely out of that. Knocked up a little bit too high for that spike to confirm.
Getting the jab up.
Yep, just pop him right out of shield, find that rising tackle. And now he's able to open the stock up.
The thing is, rising tackle is a mix-up out of jab 2. But the thing is, rising tackle kills way later than power dunk, especially because the fact that it consistently kills off the top, and also it just doesn't kill as well as power dunk. Whereas power dunk, it all depends on your horizontal position.
Right. Yeah, power dunk can definitely find the stocks a little bit earlier. We get the go moves online now too. Oh, caught on the platform for a little bit too long by that power geyser.
Another one coming out. They both rolled. Oh, that's a jab Buster Wolf.
Oh. Okay,
the perfect air dodge.
Pyra is heavy.
Oh,
just right through the armor on the dash attack to go right through the side B. That is not an option at that range. Anality just had zero respect for your buttons right now.
Personally, I'm surprised that dash attack just went straight through the side B.
Yeah, just powered right through. I believe that attack does have a little bit of armor, the power geyser, man. Every one of those go moves that hits, even the ones that don't kill, it just racks up so much damage.
It does, and it's a nightmare anyways, because it does a lot of knockback, so you're going off stage, definitely.
Yeah, and Anality's just content to sit here and throw out power waves.
I mean, he is stock ahead right now. Oh, that's dead! That is dead!
Wolf, that's a dead.
No!
Oh, the air dodge keeps Castle in the game.
Anality
is running away with this, though. Oh! Got caught by the Prominence Revolt, though. So we are at least down to a last stock situation. If Castle can find another insanely low percentage kill here, I mean, they could even it up, but they got to get him past this wall. Past the threat of these go moves.
Yeah, if Anality gets spiked by Castle here, he's just kind of dead. Terry can't recover from that.
Yeah, that will put him.
Oh!
Jab, power dunk, another stock.
That whole exchange, like, it kept flipping sides because Castle shielded the strong hitbox of power dunk, and then Anality landed a jab anyways. He whiffed the starting hitboxes of power dunk, but then the strong hitbox of power dunk killed anyways.
Yeah, it Sometimes it's like that. I mean, the percentages get racking up like that. I was saying this a little bit too. We were watching Zris as well. I still believe it. The more I watch Terry players, the more I honestly start to believe that when the go moves come online, you need to be more aggressive, not less.
Yeah.
It's easy to succumb to that fear. It's easy to succumb to that fear of, oh wow, one wrong button press and I could get my stock blown up at 70, 80, 90. But when you allow them to engage on their terms and find their way in to find those big moves, or just hang the threat of them over you and just open you up with regular Terry gameplay instead, you are really putting yourself at a disadvantage here. And Anality seems super, super comfortable dealing with people who want to camp when Go is online.
Yeah, and also something similar to that is if you just start shielding when Terry is far away, he could just run up and grab you and then kill you anyways. It's really, you just can't. You can't really camp Terry out.
Right, and especially when the Terry's got the lead as well. That is the point. Like, I feel like sometimes that's just insurmountable when a Terry's got a lead on you and has Go, and it's just kind of willing to let you make mistakes. It's boy.
Yeah, Anality is definitely a very patient player when it comes to projectiles and such.
Yeah, you need to be. You need to be when you're playing a fighting game character. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Castle is just holding onto this ledge, or onto this platform, and just down airing through.
Oh, that's dead! That's dead!
Wow! But again, so much patience. Anality waiting for Castle to almost wait for Castle to get bored, or just lose that adrenaline rush a little bit while Castle was down airing through that platform. Waiting for them to ease up a little bit, and then just immediate burst option into the rising tackle to find the stock. That's that kind of patience and that recognition of the correct moment to go in that Anality has been using to just blow people away this tournament. Castle though with the dash attack, sending Anality way out. Rising tackle gets caught by the progress for both, but the ledge.
No, he's fine.
It doesn't kill because Castle caught the ledge.
Yeah, Anality's patience is definitely the thing that's scariest about him, because a lot of Terry players are kind of impatient, myself included. They just kind of, oh, that's dead. Yep. They just kind of rush in and just kind of mash, whereas Anality just kind of sits back and waits for the other person to just get into stun or end lag, stun, whatever. And then you just get those combo moves, and Anality just pops off, and that's why he's such a good Terry player.
Yeah, exactly. Castle, though, able to prevent this from being a 3-stock, able to find at least that solid kill off on the ledge there. Racking up some damage with this juggle, too. Being able to land is not one of Terry's strong suits.
Yeah, especially with the fact that his down air is in a stall and fall, and his down B goes up instead of down. Another 2 Flame Novas, all right.
I'm kind of surprised by that. I see Castle pretty consistently going for this Flame Nova on ledge, and Anality for the most part has been really good about not getting hit by it. But maybe now, just not respecting it as much as they should. Dash or get up attack is gonna at least get him out of that situation. Goes online, but this is what I'm talking about. Look, Castle getting much more aggressive with these go moves online, and you can see where it's looking a lot less scary. Oh, that's it.
It definitely works, because if Terry's in disadvantage and you just juggle him, he physically cannot use those go moves. He has to be on the ground in order to use them.
Yeah, and you realize too, you can see the second that pressure let up, Anality tried to find a window for that power geyser, and Castle was able to take that opportunity to force a whiff and punish it with something big. That said, that adaptation, that's good information to have for this set, but it may be online a little bit too late for this game here at 133. There's a whole lot of little mistakes you can make that could cost you this match. But either way, that information is still valuable because this is a best of 3 or best of 5 set. So there's still time for Castle to pull us around and pull the reverse sweep if they can find the adaptation they need to find.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Anality he jabbed him twice and then read the roll into a jab rising tackle.
I have to wonder why too. The question I have to ask is why. I'm pretty sure the first jab combo would have killed.
Yeah.
He didn't have style on him like that.
He might have just misinputted it and then just been like, well, all right, I'll just try it again.
If that was a misinput out of those first 2 jabs, that was the cleanest recovery from a misinput I've seen in my life.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it wasn't, it was the cleanest style on I know what you're going to do out of this jab I've seen in my life. There was no two ways
wait.
about that.
Something I just thought of is Anality might I don't know if he is. I have no way to tell if he is, but he might be using negative edge, which is where you can do the inputs for the moves, and then instead of pressing like the A button again, you release the A button, and it still does the move. He might be using that, and that might have failed on him that one time. But still, that was a very clean recovery.
That I wonder about that too, because I know that's a Street Fighter thing. I know they gave that to Ryu and Ken. Did Terry get that as well?
Yeah, Terry has it.
Interesting. Because at least to what I understand, that's like a Street Fighter specific mechanic. But then like if it works well for making the inputs more intuitive for Smash, why not have it on Terry as well? There's really no reason not to.
Yeah, Terry and the Shotos are very similar, I will admit, despite Terry not being a Shoto, nor from the same game.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, going to Smashville this time. Anality already starting out with a 40% combo right there.
That is something you got to be careful of on those smaller stages versus Terry, is Crack Shoot is a very long distance burst option, and if you're not ready on the first part of the very beginning of the match, between that speed of that burst option and the arc that it covers, pretty much anything besides backing up or holding shield will likely get you hit.
Yeah. Ooh, getting that Tiger Knee again. Trying to edge guard with the Power Wave, almost getting it, but Eric Castle air dodge through it. That might kill. Nope, not quite. Another Power Wave attempt.
Now they're really respecting the shield here. Doesn't want to give up this advantage at this point. This lead is pretty big.
Oh, that's dead. Yep.
That's going to be it. Jab, jab, rising, tackle, Anality. Really starting this game 3 off strong. Castle, it looked like, found the adaptation needed to play against those go moves earlier, but he's still got to beat Anality without the go moves, which is still pretty terrifying.
Oh, no, he lives. I'm surprised he lived that, frankly. He was at 100% on top platform.
Anality really a lot of bravery involved there going for that high option, but Castle did call the low, so it got them past. And now Anality finding a few opportunities to get in. The power guys are just barely going to hit on the outside of the hitbox there. That's going to be a little bit annoying when you get just your toes caught.
Yeah, and the funniest part is don't quote me on this. Do not quote me on this. Absolutely not.
Wow!
Wow! They both made that back. But do not quote me on this. But I think Power Geyser does more knockback if it's a late hit.
Possibly. I have to look into that. Castle was able to even the stocks up at least.
Yeah, I've heard about that, but I have not confirmed it for myself, nor have I heard it from a lot of people. But I did hear about it.
Castle playing that spacing really well right now. Trying to find something. Oh, a little bit too close there though. Gets nared on the jump in.
You know a Terry player is good when they combo an aerial into another aerial instead of just an aerial into a special move. Ooh, nope, not quite gonna kill. That's what I mean by rising tackle does not kill.
Yeah, 150. You're expecting something like that to kill. Oh, just
that will definitely kill though.
Castle, not sure what their option was to get out of that situation. Held shield for a little bit too long. It gave Anality time to find that jab to power dunk. I'm not sure if that was a shield poke or an early shield drop, but in either case. Now there's so much. Look at this.
Anality? You could go. Sorry.
Anality playing now is the one playing the spacing so incredibly well, even dealing with a character with a sword.
Ooh, he traded with the Flame Nova. That was honestly a really good play on his part, because if he didn't trade with the Flame Nova, he probably could have died there.
Oh, recognizing the opportunity to get in on top of that Flame Nova as well for another solid hit. Castle's going to be careful about throwing that out.
Anality
goes through.
Oh!
Power dunk.
No, not quite.
Not kill. Castle still looking for some way, able to at least get back on the stage there with that side B. Fully shielding the power dunk this time. Yep. Prominence Revolt going to take that stock.
Anality still has a very decent lead here. I'm starting to notice how Anality doesn't really seem
Oh, that might
to.
be it.
Oh, that's
that
it.
might be it. Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
Yeah. Yep.
Anality with the clean 3-0.
That was definitely a clean 3-0. Castle just got harassed right there.